To understand what is special about MK Party, you must first identify and recognize and acknowledge the fact that the struggle for economic liberation, justice, equality, and dignity has not been complete yet. That the 1994 breakthrough was not a total revolutionary victory. It was but a milestone in a much longer revolutionary journey. Okay? In addition to that, you must also understand that as MK Party, we are of the view that the modern political parties whom we have entrusted with the continuation of the struggle until we also achieve the second phase of the struggle, which is the economic struggle, have been captured by the trappings of power, have been captured by the system that they've been mandated to dismantle. And so they are obsessing with servicing and serving this neoliberal system, defending the elite privilege. And in many ways, they have forgotten all about the economic liberation that is yet to be achieved. They are no longer pursuing it. So you ask me, what is special about Umkhonto weSizwe Party? I'll tell you that firstly, Umkhonto weSizwe Party is not just any political formation, but it is a symbolic return to the revolutionary spirit of the liberation movement. That is number one. Secondly, Umkhonto weSizwe, what sets it apart from other political parties is its unique revolutionary character. See, Umkhonto weSizwe, for example, doesn't pretend that South Africa is a society that has equality, is a society that is free, when there is ample evidence proving the contrary. We can't say this society is free when there are millions of our people who are still languishing in poverty, unemployed, landless, with very limited access to opportunities. We can't say this country is free when the economy of this country is still at the hands of the minority and is also controlled by the multinational conglomerates. They are not free. Umkhonto weSizwe is special because it rejects the status quo. It doesn't defend it like those modern political parties I was speaking about. Equally, Umkhonto weSizwe rejects the idea that black South Africans, especially Africans, have to be satisfied with symbolic victories while the economy of the country, while the land of the country is still unevenly distributed. Another point is that you'd remember that Umkhonto weSizwe ran on the ticket of radical economic transformation. So believing in the idea of radical economic transformation, not just as a political slogan, but as a program, is another thing that makes Umkhonto weSizwe special. And what does radical economic transformation means for us? It means nationalizing the land for equal and equitable redistribution, nationalizing the mines, nationalizing the strategic economic sectors of the economy, and it of course means returning the stolen wealth to its rightful owners for the creation of what we call the developmental state. And as part of this radical economic transformation program, Umkhonto weSizwe stands for state-owned bank, sovereign wealth fund, and sovereignty food. We want black people in general and Africans in particular to participate meaningfully in the operation of the economy of this country, not just as its workers, but also as its controllers and decision makers as well. Another important thing about MK party is that it is rooted in Pan-Africanism and anti-imperialism. What that means is that we do not believe that South Africa can be free alone in a country, in a continent of countries that are oppressed. So we support the total independence of Africa. We support the unity of African countries. We support the cooperation on a variety of issues amongst the African countries. We oppose the manipulation and the control of the African governments by the foreign powers. As Umkhonto weSizwe, we believe that Africa must neither be controlled by the East or West. And as Kwame Nkrumah said, as Pan-Africanist, we neither face East or West, we face forward. So we believe in the strength of South Africa, and we advocate for South Africa to play its role in the total development of Africa. Another thing that makes Umkhonto weSizwe special is its people-first approach to governance. As Umkhonto weSizwe, for example, we reject, things like poverty. Yes, we reject poverty, yes, but governance now. We reject corruption, we reject patronage, and we reject empty populism that we have been accustomed to, that has not taken us anywhere. Our policies are based on the people's mandate, which was developed through the consultation with various stakeholders. And so we can confidently claim to be representing the views of the people, to be advocating for the people, because this is what the people said they want Umkhonto weSizwe to do and to advocate for. Another point to make, and which makes Umkhonto weSizwe special, or which is special about Umkhonto weSizwe, is that in chapter 6 of its strategy and execution document, it identifies youth as one of the motive forces or the driving forces of the People's Democratic Revolution. Why? Because it identifies youth as marginalized, and it identified the youth cohort as being most affected by poverty, unemployment, and hopelessness. Yes, it is for this reason, therefore, that Umkhonto weSizwe, amongst other things, has called for a comprehensive youth stimulus package that include, amongst other things, national youth service programs, youth cooperatives, free tertiary education, and a guaranteed pathway into productive work. We do not see youth as future leaders, as some political parties do. We see them as leaders now. So we prioritize the involvement of youth in the as the center of the revolution. Umkhonto weSizwe also support the universal basic income grant, not as a welfare handout, but as a tool of income justice. We support universal health care through a single public system. We want every South African child to have access to nutritious food, safe schools, and quality learning. We believe in the socialization of care work, proper investment in arts and culture, and the preservation of indigenous knowledge systems. We are committed to gender justice,